I'll make it late.
So is it you got like a whole intro going?
No, I am
No.
not Jake Paul.
You should though, just to fuck around.
I mean, how am I
Well,
supposed to do it?
I don't know.
uh,
You're the
what's
host.
up, everybody?
Shut up,
What's
John.
the podcast name? I don't even think we have a name yet.
It's the
TreeCast.
TreeCast podcast.
TreeCast
The what?
podcast.
The
TreeCast
TreeCast
podcast.
podcast. It's literally in the title.
Is it
Hashtag Team Trees.
fucking really, dude? I'm
It
deaf.
is.
All right. I'm sorry. Um,
You're a horrible co-host.
Shut up.
Your
Well,
first day
that's
on
the
the
reason
job
I'm
and
the
you're fucking up,
co-host and
dude.
not the actual host. Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, where the fuck is
Yeah.
Darsh? Someone type
We're
in the
off to
chat
a
for
rough
Darsh.
start.
Someone spam Darsh and tell him to get the hell in.
Hey guys, welcome to the TreeCast podcast.
Should
There
we
you
do like
go.
a leafy
Yeah,
style
just do
thing?
that.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy.
Welcome to the
Easy.
TreeCast podcast. This is your boy Skinny Penis.
Hey, this is a good Christian channel, dude.
Okay, Skinny Peepee, because that's
Wee
more
wee. No,
appropriate.
say wee wee because you can't have any affiliation with the other word.
Well, Peepee can also be confused with piranha plant. That's what I call it, my main.
You call your main pee pee?
Piranha plant. Take the first two letters of his name
Oh.
or her name. It. Gender
We
Yeah,
don't
neutral.
you
we don't
don't. You
assume
don't.
genders here. All right, since we're live, I'm gonna post this on Instagram, just to let people know we're live. Uh, but for those who don't know you, AJ, just kind of introduce yourself.
Let's see. For those who don't know me, I guess okay. I'm 20. I knew these guys since middle school, so pretty long time friends. It's been what since 2013. 2013 is when we went to middle school, right? I think so. Um, and yeah, I mean like I knew Darsh first, I think before everybody, or you
Yeah.
guys. I think like I kind of knew both of you at the same time. Like you guys both were at the same lunch table, and I just started hanging out with you guys. I don't know how. I think we had like some sort of same class, me and Darsh. I'm not sure. Um, but I just started hanging out with that group, and that group became really good friends. Oh, everybody in the group was so nice. I remember even the girls. Darsh was always after the girls. By the way, I'm kind of like half introducing him. And yeah, no, I was. I'm pretty. I'm a tall, lanky guy, and I guess 5. I'm like saying personal information. I don't know. I like long
On
walks on
that
the
note, what's
beach.
your social security? What's your
Yeah,
address?
while you're at it, give us your home
Oh,
address
hold
and
on. Let me get my wallet.
three,
Let me tell
three
you
num
guys
yeah.
my fucking wallet. The thing. What's the thing? Credit
And
card number.
yeah, and the three numbers on the back, dude.
Yeah, the 30 number 771. Card number is 481582019512345678. I almost said the whole thing, but I wasn't going to.
You have
Okay.
Disney Plus?
Ooh, I'm planning
Give
on
us
it,
the
but
login.
I do have
You want some V-Bucks,
Netflix.
Sean? I got a credit card number
Yeah.
that we can use.
There you
Alrighty.
go. You guys split.
Well, the first topic of today was going to be Pokemon. That's why I wanted Darsh on, because he's the only one who actually has and plays the game right now, the Sword and Shield.
I have played. I have the game too. I just
Oh,
don't
really?
have a Switch. Yeah, I don't have the Switch. My brother, my little brother, he actually has a Switch, and so I bought him the game, but I wanted to buy myself the game too. So I got the double pack, the Sword and Shield. He ended up wanting to play Sword, so I gave him Sword, and I'm playing Shield. And I
Okay.
played the
So
first.
who's your favorite starter?
I'm Grookey Gang. I picked
Grookey
Grookey.
Gang. Yes, yes.
I love him. I've always been a grass starter guy ever since Gen 4.
With Turtwig.
Turtwig, my boy, my favorite line. Turtwig, Grottle, even though he's fucking ugly. I love him to death.
And Torterra.
And Torterra the boy. Actually, he
Gen
was a
4
girl. My first playthrough, he was a girl.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, Gen 4 in general just had some really great starters. I went with Team Piplup in Gen 4, but I love them all equally. Was that Darsh or you?
The freaking the anime. That's when I started watching it too. Gen 4. When I got the game, I was like, okay, you might as well start the TV show too. Every Saturday morning, just always watched it. Uh, loved to death. The fucking anime, bro. It's so good.
Yeah. So, I mean, just to skip over that, because I'm just waiting for Darsh, because there are, like, some controversial opinions
Stuff
on
about
that
it.
game, to say the least. It's like either you're with Pokemon Sword and Shield or you just fucking hate the game. So let's just
Interesting.
yeah. So let's just move on to which movie trailer you want to talk about first?
I mean, just go by the order it showed up. So let's talk about Scooby-Doo and how freaking overdone. How many reboots is it?
I don't know,
How
like
many reboots
400.
did it go through?
I don't know. There's so many, but
But
It's
this one looks
getting
like it's gonna be about their like a little bit of the origin story between like Shaggy and
Scooby-Doo.
Scoop.
Scoob and Shaggy.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I just gotta say, like, this is the year where like nostalgia is like people like companies are just like let's just jam more nostalgia down our audience's
Shove
throat.
our throats. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, if I sound weird, I'm so sick. I have a sore throat.
He's getting. Yeah.
So I mean, if I sound weird,
So
that's
I'm.
that's the reason. So yeah, go ahead.
I mean, what was the earliest kind of Scooby-Doo thing you started to watch? Like the old cartoons, because that's where it started for me.
Yeah.
I
think
started
that's where
with
it
the
started for me
games on
too.
the Game Boy Advance.
Yo.
That was the shit, dude.
Oh.
I love those
I
fucking games.
very faintly remember that. Very faintly.
But yeah,
I think
that's
I'm more well known with the collaborations they always have,
with
like the
John
Batman
Cena.
ones. And
I remember watching the first like kind of movies, but they weren't exactly movies. They were like specials. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
The
Yeah.
like hour-long episodes. I liked watching those a lot. It was like what Cyber Chase or whatever. I think.
It had
I don't
too
know.
many to count, dude. Oh, it's like so hard to remember at this point.
But yeah, no, I think ever since even the fucking old one, I had the hots for Velma. Velma's always been the cartoon crush.
You weren't was it Daphne or
No,
fuck? No, I'm just saying like wasn't she like the one that everybody liked?
yeah, but no, not for me. I just something about redheads. I guess I don't know.
I think she had brown hair.
I think it was the glasses.
She didn't have brown hair. She was orange.
I think her
I think
sweater
the
was
orange made her brown hair look red.
Velma's orange. Velma is orange with the glasses.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for a lot of people, I don't know. It's just like at first everyone was going for just the Daphne. I almost called her Delphine, like Belle Delphine. No, but then like I'm just saying like a resurgence of people just going for Velma,
Yeah.
especially on Twitter.
I think it's because
The internet.
Velma probably has more porn parodies than Daphne does.
Hey, this is a
I
Christian
believe you
chat, dude.
also.
This is a Christian podcast.
Prawn. Yeah, no, prawn
Corn.
parodies.
Yeah.
Corn parodies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, corn hub.
Yeah, on Cornhub.
Yeah.
So what you guys think of the movie trailer?
It looks good.
I love the animation style actually. I've never seen anything like it really.
Oh no, have you heard of a company called Pixar?
This is different. I think this looks more like
Let me search up
soft.
I
the
think
company behind it.
it's more of the classic type of old cartoons, but it's in a 3D model, rather than the you know familiar 2D.
Yeah. No, it just looks soft. Like I don't know what word to describe other than soft. How everything looks and feels. Like if you were able to touch it, like it's soft. I don't know how to explain it.
I'm like looking for the studio who made it.
I'm watching the
Warner
trailer. It
Brothers.
says right here.
Oh, is it Warner Brothers? Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Did they animate stuff before? I don't remember
I
any
think
animations by
I
them.
think they have. We'll see. Warner Brothers is also DC, and they animate all their movies. Or the animated.
Animation.
Yeah. Uh.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, they're really huge in the film business. So, I mean, I think they're the same people
They
who made those
they
live action Mortal
animated.
Kombat movies.
Yo,
What happened?
they they
Uh.
animated the Iron Giant. They animated Osmosis Jones,
Yeah. It's
Space
the
Jam.
Warner Animation Group. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
so
mean, you
they're
know,
no
the
stranger to
And
animation's
the
this.
gonna be
Willy
quality.
Wonka.
What they have under their belt.
Yeah. They're
They,
no
they're just
stranger to this.
they have all different types of animation though. It's never like one consistent kind of feel.
That's
Because I
true,
mean,
but
if
I
you go
think
from like Iron Giant to
Yeah,
Space
because
Jam,
I
that's
think if you think
completely
about
different.
it, yeah, because if you think about it, all the Disney movies, the Disney princess, or majority of the Disney princess
They
movies,
pretty much look the
have
same.
this. They kind
they're
of,
either animated
fall
or
in the
live
same,
action.
category and stuff.
Well,
Now it's
Especially with
going
the
more to
live
live
action.
action.
Yeah.
with Warner Brothers, I think it's just they can't really animate everything the same, just for the sheer fact that you're handling a different variety of movies. Like,
hmm
I guess so.
because with Disney, you have something
But
consistent. You have like
I
some
think
princess bullshit going on, you know? Like
Hmm.
they all kind of
I
look
think
similar animation style.
we
Because
can
they,
compare the animation to the SpongeBob and just how different it really is. Um,
Well, yeah, SpongeBob is the animated, and that's Paramount.
yeah, but like I said, it's two like they look so they're since they're two
com-
different two different like media giants. Like of course they're gonna have like differences in animation. I like SpongeBob's animation more than I do enjoy Scooby's animation.
I disagree with that. I think
Well, you
I
can get the
like
fuck out the
Scooby
door, dude.
Doo's more than SpongeBob's because
Your opinion is invalid. Mine is superior.
yeah.
You're just a co-host, dude.
No,
No,
Stick to
I
the
like
original.
I think I like Scooby Doo's more than I do SpongeBob's. I mean, because they have to incorporate live action with you know with animation, so it just doesn't look as natural. I think the
Oh,
Sonic.
okay.
Okay, and then we can now compare it to the Sonic where
Oh,
it's
hold on.
live
Let's
act.
hold off on
Okay,
Sonic. Let's
yeah.
hold off on Sonic. Let's
We'll
hold
talk
off on
about
Sonic.
but in terms of animation, I don't think it feels natural or
For
you know
SpongeBob movie, I think I disagree with that statement.
yeah, I
You know
disagree
why?
with that.
Do you
because
understand
Keanu
why
Reeves.
though? Because of the previous SpongeBob movie
Hmm.
with David Hasselhoff,
Uh-huh.
that that paved the road for this movie to have the same kind of feel of it's SpongeBob, it's what you know and love, but it's in a different art style. The same kind of model, but it's a different art style. In the original SpongeBob movie, it was the same art style, just more budget into the stuff. So it just looked the same, just more clean. In this, it's completely different, and they had to pay homage to the original SpongeBob movie by having a current big actor or a big just star period and put him in. And I think Keanu Reeves is the perfect addition
Yeah,
to
like
stand
speaking
in.
on Keanu, he's become like this generation's like David Hasselhoff. Like
He has.
the dude, and well deserved too. I don't know. Keanu
So
Reeves has
sweet.
proved himself as like one of the greatest actors,
Yeah, a
in
very
film
talented one at
history.
most.
Um,
Hmm
and you
I,
kind
w-
of see
I
it.
have a
Is,
confession.
uh
I have a confession. I have not seen one John Wick. Not one.
It's okay.
It's okay, dude.
They're amazing movies, but you
Yeah.
know,
If you have, I mean, I
you
do.
watched Matrix. That counts.
Once you see the SpongeBob movie, you'll basically seen all John Wick movies.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't know. This so the story of this SpongeBob movie is just Gary.
Yeah.
I got like
I feel like that
I
was
have
an
an
episode.
opinion on this. I feel like this is like a kind of a mashup of like all the major SpongeBob movies. That's what I got out of it.
Were there there was only one movie though. There were more specials than movies.
Well,
Um,
yeah, that's what I
there
mean.
was
Like,
two movies. Yeah,
I feel like it's just a
but
mesh
you
of
know,
like all the specials and movies put together.
yeah, they do
Gotcha.
definitely follow the same pattern though, because you know, all three movies involves them coming out of the water and into our world.
Which is funny
Including this-
because
Yeah, because
they
they're
have.
not real.
Wow, really? I really thought Sandy Cheeks over there was real.
Dude, you're telling me right now that SpongeBob and Patrick aren't real, dude?
No, they are real,
Uh,
but not
I'm
in
trying
this
to
way.
get my hands on the secret formula, bro. What are you talking about? Like, I want. They're real. They gotta be real.
it's like
Yeah,
crack, dude.
I
Have you
think.
seen Plankton, dude?
You mean Squidward fucking with those thighs? Squidward
Handsome
with
face Squidward?
no, the thighs, the freaking one where he sneaks in the freezer and he eats all of them and it goes straight to his fucking legs and thighs.
No, I never seen that.
Yes. Oh my.
Really?
Hold on.
Yeah, let's.
Send him a picture.
Yeah,
Yeah,
send the picture to the Discord. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Squidward.
I found it.
You said it.
Yeah, hold up. Yeah, I'm just gonna send the image address.
Hold on.
There we go.
Oh,
Sends us
that one.
that one
Okay, now I remember.
over here looking like Kim Kardashian.
But yeah, I
That is
mean,
disgusting.
do you guys?
That is horrifying to wit. Can you put that on the actual live stream or are we?
I mean, it's people
Edited
already
post.
seen it because I'm the It's recording whenever it's on my screen.
Oh, with your screen. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, they got to see it. I literally had to Google Squidward thick thighs to Google.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Jesus. That's
Oh, explain that.
disgusting.
Your search.
FBI, open up.
FBI, the FBI is listening to this podcast,
Can you
dude. They're big fans.
please explain Squidward thighs to me?
Thick
What
thighs.
secret code is this? Are you trying to send messages?
Is this part of the secret formula?
Nah, dude, the FBI, they told me, they direct messaged me. They're like, yo, we're big fans of the TreeCast podcast.
Oh
They're
yeah.
big fans.
So yeah, make sure to follow the podcast. Where are the links? Where do you have like nothing set up for the podcast yet? Like Instagram and like social stuff.
No, I mean, and that's something I did need to work on. It was something I was planning to do, but I don't know. I felt dead today.
We gotta plug. I gotta plug it, bro. We gotta plug it.
That's why I
Yeah,
sent you
what?
guys the story and the thumbnail. So in case you
Yeah,
guys.
that's about the most updates that we get. But I mean, if you want, we can start an Instagram, a social media.
I know
Twitter,
it's something I'll
It's just-
do. I mean, just not right now.
But within time, I think this is good.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
mean,
It's a
this
good
is
start.
just-
This is the beginning of something,
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Today we're just.
a seed, if you will, to grow into.
Um.
That's where you guys say tree. It's the TreeCast podcast.
yeah. You already said it,
Oh,
but
shit.
I think you should be the next host.
Yeah, John, you're fine.
AJ just put us out of our job. Damn it.
I think just you. I think just you, John.
Oh, hold
Why?
on.
I'm the
I'm
co-host.
getting a
It's
call
not
right
my
now, so
job
you
to
guys
Not
just
anymore.
carry the cast right now. Carry the cast right now. I'm getting a call.
All right, so we just So going back to Scooby Doo, I'm gonna watch
Yeah.
it actually because I think I'll enjoy it. But
I think
SpongeBob,
I
I think I'm
enjoy it
gonna
too.
watch it just because of nostalgia purposes.
Yeah, it's a good thing I'm a co-host. It's just taking a call. You would have
I'm
been
the
left here
co-host
by
now.
yourself.
No,
Oh
I'm the
shit.
co-host
Okay, well then yeah, interview me, damn it.
So
um,
John, what's your last search history?
um, uh, Squidward thighs.
Oh
um,
jeez.
uh, yeah, I think Squidward is best grown to SpongeBob.
Did you hear? Hold on
Saga.
Squidward. Did you hear that Squidward's getting his own Netflix show?
I did not. That's interesting to hear.
He's getting his own spin-off Netflix show, and it's going to be amazing.
I cannot. I'm actually. That's very disappointing to hear that.
Disappointing?
Yeah, I mean, I just think Patrick would be a more interesting character. No, I take that
No,
back. I take that
no.
back. No, I've seen. There's been episodes about him and just him alone, and they've been very very fun. I
But no,
think
about
Gary would be better.
no audio or no like actual voice lines you can hear
Yeah,
from
it's
him,
just
like
they just
My name
understand.
Jeff.
get a cat and just have it meow.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we got you.
So what happened?
We're talking about
Uh,
the Netflix spin-off show of SpongeBob based around Squidward.
Oh yeah, that got announced today.
Yep.
I hope like someone like Stanley Kubrick gets a hold of that, dude. Just make it depressing.
That'd be
oh,
amazing. The thing about Squidward is
Velma does
why
have red hair.
Velma has more like dark red.
No, I'm looking. Yeah, well, yeah, it's like dark red, but
Let me see,
yeah,
dude.
she does have dark red hair. I'm looking
but
at the
but
trailer.
Daphne is
In the
orange.
trailer,
orange.
in like
Yeah.
movies, it's
Exactly.
like depicted as brown.
Oh,
Um.
you're talking about the live action movies?
Yeah.
We're talking about fucking Skull Island and stuff like
Yeah. And those are
No, those
classics,
aren't
man.
those
canon,
were
dude. Those aren't canon.
great.
The only canon
The
animated
canon.
movie of Scooby Doo was with John Cena, dude. Changed my mind.
I love those movies, honestly. And is that what you're talking? Hold on. Oh, jeez. I did like Daphne in the live act. I think a little bit more than Velma. I think were there two different actors of Velma in the first and the second one, or they were the same? I think they were different. I'm gonna check the cast real quick. Cast Scooby Doo.
I believe they were the same people.
Man, where the hell is
Linda
Darsh?
Linda Cardellini. That's her name.
Caranini. It sounds like some Italian.
Cardellini.
boss
Oh,
dog.
and Mr. Bean was there. I remember him.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
Who, Mr. Bean?
Yeah, dude.
You didn't know who Mr. Bean was
No,
in
but
the
like,
thing? He
when
was the
was
bad guy.
this?
Yeah.
You don't know when it was?
No, I don't remember.
You don't know which movie it is? It's the one where he goes on the island, falls in love
I've
with the
never seen
blonde
it.
girl.
No, I never watched it.
No?
No.
Oh, Jesus. We're going to have to binge watch those now. You can really get an idea of just
They're
how
beautiful,
good
bro.
those movies are. That's the one with Scrappy Doo, right?
Yep.
I
Yeah,
mean, there's a
that's
lot of
fucking.
fucking movies with Scrappy Doo.
No, but we're talking about the live action one.
I don't remember.
I think there's only been
I'm pretty sure I would have
2 or
fucking
1.
remembered Mr. Goddamn Bean, dude.
It was fucking hilarious. Look up the cast, damn it.
What's it called?
Scooby Doo.
Just Scooby Doo?
Just Scooby Doo cast, and it'll show up the first movie, and then you could put Scooby Doo 2, and then it'll show up the second movie too.
Fuck.
But Velma was pretty hot in there.
Is it the 2002 movie?
Yeah, they're old.
Fucking Rowan Atkinson is a Mr. Bean's.
Hold up, Mary Jane in there. That's who I liked because fucking Mary Jane, bro. Search.
Oh yeah, that's the.
What
The
was
hot
She was
Mr.
the one
Bean's
that
actor name?
Rowan.
Oh
Rowan
shoot, he's right here.
Atkinson. Yeah.
What the hell?
His whole mind has been blown.
David, I clicked on his IMDb page, and it's just Mr. Bean choking on an orange.
What? It really is.
Oh shit!
It's just him with Norris.
It's
It's
just
a whole video. It's just
it-
31 seconds of that.
oh
That's the
god.
video of the. Is this the? Oh, this is the first Johnny English movie.
We gotta get Mr. Bean on the podcast, dude.
Mr. Bean, if you're listening.
He's just around 25 seconds of the actual trailer. He's just choking on the orange.
Oh my
That's
god.
crazy.
Yeah, no, those movies were pretty good. I mean, the freaking CGI, it was very dated. Oh my gosh, if you watch back the movie and you see the CGI of the monsters and stuff, oh my god, is it dated? I recommend. I'm not trying to plug their channel or anything, but it's their channel is called Pretty Much It, and they just watch movies and they kind of like comment on them, I guess you could say, and they're pretty funny. And so they watched Scooby Doo the first two, and they go in on it. they're pretty funny. You should watch them. Still looking at Mr. Bean.
Still on.
Look at the. Oh shit, dude! I've just Google searched Mr. Bean. And it's just pictures of Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
Oh
Google
god.
search images.
Yeah, images of Mr. Bean, dude.
What a beautiful man.
Dude, we need Mr. Bean to be like the next Keanu, dude. If not, we'll just have
I
him
think
be in a
no,
movie
Mr.
together.
Bean. Mr. Bean's been his prime is past.
Nah, dude. I think we're gonna get another movie by Warner Brothers, or it's gonna be a Mr. Bean movie, dude.
I think Mr.
It's
Bean is gonna be rebooted.
John Wick Chapter 4, but with Mr. Bean as his sidekick,
Yeah, dude.
and
Yo.
that's gonna be the spawn of Mr. Bean's, prime.
That's like Cage and Deadpool. That's beautiful.
Dude, we gotta pitch this to fucking Warner or somebody, dude. Why work a 9 to 5 job and where we can just make
Just
millions?
pitch movies ideas.
Mhm.
Well,
Shall we
That's
talk about the
those.
SpongeBob movie?
talking-
That we were just talking about Scooby Doo and Mr. Bean.
Uh,
I do want to kind of go on Sonic now.
Sonic.
Sonic.
We can do that.
Okay, hold on. Put up a side by side picture for the viewers of the old Sonic and the new Sonic.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people, a good majority of people, were saying that the first Sonic was a ploy, was a what's the word?
Like a decoy?
Are you saying
No.
this is a conspiracy?
It was
theory?
intentional. Yes,
Yeah.
people were saying that the first Sonic was intentionally bad.
I mean,
and
I don't
horrifying.
think it's just people. I think animators are out of touch with the community.
I don't think it's the animators. I
I'm-
think it's just the business people who run the.
Yeah, they're out of
They
touch
decided-
because
I think they decided to. They wanted a new take on Sonic. They're tired of seeing him the same cartoon
one's
style.
tired
They
of-
wanted a
Everyone just
Well,
wanted
of
a
course
good
they-
Sonic movie, dude. Sonic's been through hell. I mean, when's the
Yeah,
last
it
good
has.
Sonic game, dude?
just look at Sonic
Generations?
Heroes. Damn
That was
it,
on the 360, dude.
You know what I loved? What Sonic game I actually really liked a lot was the one on the DS. I forget what it was called.
Colors.
It wasn't one of those. It wasn't like Colors or any of that. It was actually like an RPG style Sonic.
Sonic Chronicles, I think you're talking about.
Yeah, it was Chronicles.
What
I
was
love
the
that.
last good Sonic game?
Sonic Colors
Chronicles.
or Generations.
I heard
I
Colors
say
was good. I
Generations.
played it.
Generations. Yeah. Oh, Sonic Mania was alright. I mean, I don't really like those kind of Sonic games. But I mean, the last
Our
like
second guest is here.
Darsh,
Yeah.
I came back from my errand. My bad.
it's fine, dude. I was afraid I would have to like change the thumbnail and title, dude. I mean,
No.
we were talking about Mr. Bean, with Keanu Reeves. Now we're talking about the Sonic movie. So
All
yeah,
Thoughts?
right. 4.
Sonic movie.
Sonic?
Sonic. I don't know. I think it's gonna be whatever. For the
But
reason.
we're comparing the two designs right now, the original and then the updated as well.
I just think it was a stunt, to be honest.
That's what
See?
AJ said.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we were just talking about that too.
Yeah, I've seen that a
Um,
lot on Twitter. Like people could just like saying, "Oh, I mean that first like," and rightfully so. Like I would think it would be a stunt just because like how fast they were able to fix
To
this.
fix it?
Yeah, and if you took the trailers side by side, they're two completely different trailers. I mean, the first
They're
one,
different, yeah.
yeah, different attitude, different style. I mean, like it just makes
It's
me wonder if like it's like
but
some
it
Jeff
does feel
Epstein
like,
kind of
what is
shit.
it? They completely cut out some stuff too, though. Like, cause there's some things that they kept like the same, like him running into the car and exploding, the blue lightning, then him running in the desert away from the drone. There's another
no,
one,
Mo.
but the one thing that I actually saw from the first one that's not in the second was that
Gangster
one shot
paradise.
of him like running around in slow motion around the rockets.
Oh yeah.
And that was in the first one, and I think that would have been a fucking great shot to keep, but they didn't keep it.
I'm guessing they were just trying to show like they had different ways of kind of showing like Sonic's attitude in different areas. Like we have this scene in the new one where he's playing baseball with himself,
Yeah, that
and
one
that
was good. Ping
yeah
pong too.
yeah ping pong and all that. I guess they just wanted a different approach because they saw the first one, they're like, you know, this is shit. And let's just
Yeah. So wait, in this one is that because the reason why Dr. Robotnik starts going after him is because he creates like an EMP blast, right? Because he's going so
Mhm.
fast. So from the first one is because he's doing it in the middle of the fucking Mojave Desert or something, and now he does it while he's playing baseball.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
I mean, the first one, why it's weird in the first place. I'd be right
Maybe
back,
like
actually.
maybe Jeff Epstein is like behind all this. You know who Jeff Epstein is? Okay.
Very rich person. That's all I know.
No, there was just a conspiracy around him of his death. Committed suicide on Suicide Watch. I mean, I was gonna say, Robotnik is like acts way differently in this movie. I don't know if you guys caught that. Um, I
Yeah.
feel like Robotnik is like when I saw the trailer for the new one, I saw a lot of similarities toward with Dr. Robotnik with Spencer Shay from iCarly. You know, they kind of had like similar personalities. Like watch the trailer again, and it's like really uncanny, dude. They act like the same. It's so crazy. I didn't get that from the first, shit show, but like from this one, I saw, I don't know, Robotnik with a different personality, who was like more goofy.
So what you're saying is,
I
Spencer.
Jim
was not
Carrey was
expecting.
allowed to be more Jim Carrey,
Yeah, pretty much.
which is good. You can never
I'll
have
be back.
enough Jim Carrey.
I mean, I'm glad that they took this approach. From what I saw on Twitter, I think it was like one of the head directors of Sonic. They said in like the Blu-ray version of Sonic movie when it releases, we should get the like the original take, like the
Yeah,
original.
and I'd like to see that.
I would love to see
I
that.
really would.
What about you, Darsh?
I mean, I have a really hot take. I'm not saying I liked the first design, but I didn't hate it as much as everybody hated it. I was kind of just excited to see a Sonic live action period, so I wasn't really kind of being picky. If they decided to do that art style, then that's well. If they're gonna, because they're putting millions of time, so much time and effort into the movie. I was just being appreciative of anything, right? Yes, I still thought it was bad and ugly, but it wouldn't have stopped me from watching it. I still would have watched it. And now with the new art style, I want to watch it even more. And I don't know if that's what they were doing for, if they were targeting me, that specific audience of, like, oh, a new Sonic movie. Oh, it's kind of ugly, but I'm still gonna watch it. Oh, it's even better. Now I'm definitely gonna watch it.
It's just damn boomers, dude. Oh shit.
I mean, if it wasn't for the boomers, we wouldn't have never got this new design.
Very
They should.
true.
I mean, they should have just stuck with the, at least classic Sonic
Ah.
look. You okay there, Darsh?
I think he looks classic still.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
you mean like completely round head?
No, well, like the new design is more classic Sonic.
like
They,
2-bit? Is that what you mean? Like,
No, he means from the comics.
oh, okay.
but like the first design, they just shoved him in like some like I don't know, some radiation.
Realism.
Shot him like three times in the head, kind of like try to surgically put him back together, and like fucking threw him in the dump, and like crushed him up, and fucking tried to stitch him up again. Just the
He
first one.
just looked too human. He just looked too human. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He just looked too human.
He
looked
looked
like
too
a little
realistic,
kid.
dude.
He had
He
his
looked like a
grandma's
little kid.
dentures.
He looked like a little kid in a Sonic costume
He had his grandma's dentures.
with grandma's dentures in.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is the first one. Just looks
terrible.
like Tom pedophile
God.
down the street. You know.
Yeah,
And
trying to fit in with the kids.
He looked out of touch in the
Oh,
world,
God.
but with the second design, it seemed more natural.
Yeah.
It definitely is more Sonic.
Yeah. Oh no.
Dang it.
Darsh, what the hell are you doing?
Just ignore what I'm saying most of the time.
I'm
Just
guessing
know
you're
that I'm
playing.
doing 3 different things right now.
We need to talk about Pokemon now.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to move over to.
Dude, I'm playing Call of Duty. Dude, I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm playing Pokemon Sword. I'm reading manga on my phone and talking to you guys. I am multitasking.
He's the ultimate human being.
You're gonna just see Darsh just gonna be in like that Zenyatta pose where he's just gonna be like floating everywhere you go.
I know what to
Yeah.
get you for your next birthday. I'm gonna get you another arm.
Or what are you gonna do? Just rip it off someone and then just stitch it onto me like on
Yeah.
my back? To be
Yeah.
honest, if you could connect the nerves and I could move it, I would smack you.
Immediately when it's connected, it's all good.
Oh,
Okay, well I wanted to hear like Darsh's take on the because I know you said you were having fun with Pokemon as of late, but a lot of
Mhm.
people on
Hell
Twitter
yeah.
have like said it's like the worst game ever produced by the Pokemon company.
I don't know. I just think you just have to be open-minded. You also have to think about time, consumption, money, and all that stuff. It doesn't matter how big your team is, no matter how
That's
you're
what I
gonna
was
do
saying
it.
about the Sonic movie too. Yeah.
Everything is money limited.
Yeah,
Exactly.
if I remember correctly, the Pokemon team they were working on 2 different games at the same time. One of them being the latest Pokemon game, and the other being a new RPG or JRPG called Town. Uh,
Pokemon Town.
no, it's just called Town. It's like different.
Get the shit.
and I'm guessing that's I don't know because a lot of people are mad at the
reason for the
fact
lacking.
the lack of the Pokédex, the lack of well, the frame rate. They were complaining about that. They complained about reused animations.
Oh,
They said the
dude,
graphics are bad. Go ahead.
graphics are alright. It's a Pokemon game, man.
It's a Pokemon game, exactly. Like, I mean, go back to fucking Red and Blue. Like, you're not gonna see that they reused sprites there. Nobody's cared. Nobody cared. And even all the way up to, what is it, when they started actually making everything pretty fucking nice, like Gen 5, even though the fucking Pokemon was trash, the Pokemon were trash in there. The
No,
art
it's
style.
actually Gen 3 when Hoenn came out. That's right when Emerald came out is when they first had their first animated sprites, and I got shot from behind.
Well, animated sprites, but I'm talking about like reusing sprites instead of just making everyone individual, unique.
Oh, I don't know, but I'm saying is like that's when everything started getting better, and then around Sinnoh, there's multiple Pokemons with similar sounds, and then I
Yeah, they still
think they,
reuse cries,
Yeah.
yeah,
but on the note of it being like limited and stuff, I think to have a great Pokemon game, you have to go through the steps. You can't just have a great Pokemon game off the bat. I think next year is going to be, or not next year, the next
Next 2 years.
game that's going to be released by them, since it's on the Switch and since they're going to be more, in tune with what the Switch can be capable of and the upgrades that are going to come with it, because the Switch isn't going to stay the Switch within these next 5 years. They're
but
going to.
here's the cool part. If they do come out with the new Switch, everything's are starting to upgrade to the SSD. So loading time and storage wise will be faster.
Exactly. So it's going to be then there. I think everybody was hyping this game up to be really fucking great, that they set the bar too high, and it fell short. I think it did fall short, probably because of those points that you made, but I don't think that still describes how good the game is still. It's still a Pokemon game. There's still new Pokemon. I think they came up with more new Pokemon than Sun and Moon did, and I think that's all they needed to do. All they needed to do was top Sun and Moon, and they did.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Still better than X and Y, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Every other game is better than X and Y. X and Y was like bottom tier.
It was alright. It's alright. I like the new Pokemon from X and Y. You could just beat the game way too fast. It's ridiculous.
Think it
You'll
was
be
like
at the
what?
second gym and your Pokemon. No, you'll be at the second gym and your Pokemon's already level 40. Well, mine were when I hit the second gym.
Well, because you're over here shiny hunting.
Oh yeah.
But
You don't understand. Oh, I died.
I mean, what?
Yeah. Dude, I hit the first gym and my Pokemons were level 30 in Sun and Shield. I mean Sword and Shield. Oh my god. I spend way too long shiny hunting for a certain flower.
Here, let's go through the Pokédex. Or Darsh, do you want to do you care if we look through the Pokédex? Like, do you want to be spoiled or no? You don't care.
I don't care. I already know what Pokemons are gonna be on my team.
Okay. So I think that this is going to be good. Pokédex, right? Pokédex, Sword and Shield.
I still think the Corgi dog is A tier cuteness. Oh, that's a bomb.
I'm gonna send you guys the link.
Oh, I was gonna take screenshots, or just send Pokemon through the Discord, so that you can, that you don't have to switch your screen around so much for the viewers.
No, it's fine. It's fine because I could just scroll down.
Okay. I would like to zoom in, but I can't.
So I sent the Pokédex link into our chat.
Keep clicking on frickin' Spotify before I click it.
I have died.
Oh, Cerebi.
Yeah.
I probably should have went to Cerebi first. Okay, so do we want to go by number, or let's do random. How many Pokemon are in this?
I think it's like 370. It's 400.
All in favor in the homeless mouth.
So it's
people say
400?
it looks dumb, but I love it.
Okay, let's just go kind of go down as we go.
I was gonna do a random number generator, and let's just kind of get a random.
I can do that, and then I'll quickly go to the number.
What the?
Okay. Min 1, max 400.
Yeah.
347. It's
347.
probably good. There's a lot of Pokemon that are from old gens. So if we just get one, we're just gonna pull another
If
number.
it's an old Pokemon, then let's just go one down. You said 300 and what?
347.
347. Okay, no, it's Turtonators, so let's just kind of go down. So let's just go to 349. Because
349 is
348 is a Gen
My
5
own
Pokemon.
teammate killed me.
Togedemaru.
Oh no, that's
349
a Gen...
is 349 is a new
No.
Pokemon. What is it called? Snom.
Snum.
Ice bug type. That's a unique type, right? That's a new type.
No, I don't think so.
Ice bug?
Yeah,
Yes.
Is it?
that's a new bug type. Yeah, that's a new type combination. Yeah. I don't like the design.
I don't either. Kind of going down, they look... I don't know. They look weird. They look more Digimon than they do Pokemon.
I
like 'em.
I like the second.
352 especially looks like a fucking Digimon.
Oh, Mr. Mime got a fucking... An
A
evolution.
Galarian evolution, yeah.
Yeah, what the hell? What did they do to Mr. Mime?
Mr. Rhyme.
Looks like a fucking Roblox.
They gave him a
Looks like a
mustache. He's
Roblox
such a good boy.
avatar.
He's ice psychic now.
Dude, he has a fedora, dude.
He
He's a
became
gentleman.
freaking. He became.
Frostlass.
Yeah, no,
Frostlass.
Frostlass. No, Frostlass is Ghost. He became.
shit.
Jinx.
What the heck's a Jing?
Jinx is the Nicki Minaj.
I guess that's one way of putting it.
The one that got blackface.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And then they changed it to purple skin.
Mhm.
The one with the DSL lips.
Do you guys like the
I
pseudo-
died.
the pseudo legendary in here now?
Legendary, which is what, Dracloak?
It's the fucking
Dreamy-
Dracolac or Dragapult is the
The
third
thing that
evolution.
looks like a skeleton dragon.
Yeah. I mean, he looks cool.
396.
397.
Yeah,
395.
390. Yeah.
I only barely saw it. I like the design.
I like the design too.
Yeah.
Whoa, they're dragging Ghost, bro.
I like number 400,
My
dude.
sh-
He looks dope.
Oh, Eternatus? Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to see how it comes up in
In the anime.
the story. Yeah, no, in the story.
Oh,
I guess the
Oh,
anime.
so-
dude, 370, dude. He's so adorable.
Which one is 370?
I'm
literally-
Oh, SQ. It's
Penguin.
the
with
penguin with the
He looks
the
so
ice cube
adorable.
SQ. And then he has two forms. I think he has a form where his head is snow, and then
He looks so adorable.
I'm looking for it. What was it?
send it. No,
SQ.
go through the link. Go through the link in our thing.
It's.
I am.
It's,
380, 875, or I mean
375. I believe.
760.
Oh. It looks like a penguin that got stuck in the snow.
I think that's exactly it. Actually, right on the.
Oh, and I love
Stonehenge.
Yamask got
I'm pretty
a
sure-
different, evolution.
I'm pretty sure Izzy already knows what's my favorite Pokemon within the Galar region.
Which one has a lady body? Let's see.
The one
scrolling too.
apart from Yamper.
Oh no,
Oh, I
dude,
thought
you
it
look like you would like 309, dude.
That's what 309. What is 309?
Cramorant.
You fucking dumb.
No, I know which one he's talking about. It's the new. It's the
there was a
new-
Twitter
it's-
video of like Gardevoir like fighting it. They were like having like a slap off or some shit.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same type as Gardevoir, so it's like fairy. It's Hatterene.
243.
243, yeah, I see.
Yeah. Yo.
I like it.
I wonder why.
The shiny form is also pretty nice.
Oh, when did
I-
Corsola get a different Galarian type?
Oh yeah, it's just pure ghost. It's freaking, that's cool. I think.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
thought
cool.
Edini was a Galarian form of Audino for a bit.
Oh yeah, it looked like it to me too. I think that would.
The jumping mechanic in COD sucks.
Impidimp, I think his line is beautiful.
I love the design, to be honest.
They didn't
How
bring
the
back my
freaking
boy
last-
Cricketon, dude. And Miss Cricketon.
Cricketune.
Cricketon is my favorite Pokemon of all time, dude.
Wait, so Farfetch'd is just pure fighting now in Galar?
No, the regular Farfetch is still the same. It's just he has a evolution that changes types.
He's a warrior.
No, he 218. Go to 218.
Really?
He's a warrior. Oh,
Oh,
that works.
shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then that's how he evolves. The regular Farfetch
Ah.
doesn't, but this one does.
Yeah, Farfetch has to get 3 critical hits before it can evolve.
That's cool.
Yep.
That's such a unique mechanic. That's so cool.
Just like how, what was that squid-looking Pokemon from X and Y where you had to turn your DS upside down?
Inkay.
Yeah. Wait, isn't he's not in this version.
No.
If Inkay was this, would you have to turn your Switch upside down? Would
Oh,
you
it
even
has
know if
gyro.
your Switch is upside
Yeah,
down?
it has Jara.
Yeah, it does.
But is it active when you're playing though?
Yeah, because of the controllers. If you have it,
No, I know that, but doesn't mean it's active during gameplay.
Whoa.
You know, when you play playing certain games, sometimes the stuff aren't active.
Look at Galarian Meowth.
yeah, he has a beard.
Yeah, the homeless man.
What the heck?
It's just a beard.
He's homeless.
No, but then Persian is that just another
What number?
form of Persian? 183 is that because it's Berserker? Is that Persian? Is that a Galarian?
No, I think that's just a different evolution in general. Yeah, it's not really.
Berserker-
Steel type. That's cool.
Berserker is a different evolution in general.
Period. That's cool.
Yep. It's not different in period. It's 2 different numbers. Persian is Persian and Berserker
No, I
is
know,
its
but-
own thing.
But if it was a lowland Persian, still has its own thing too.
No. But here, Berserker has its own number, where Persian has its own number also.
I think if
Berserker
it
is
was-
183. Persian is 184.
No,
So
I know.
technically
Bring out Durant, dude. No one likes Durant.
I love Durant.
No, you don't.
is that rock thing that looks like a fucking cart?
No,
No, it's a
Durant
metal
is the
ant.
metal ant from Gen 5.
I like that one.
No one does. You're lying to yourself.
Its defense was really
They brought
high.
my second
When-
favorite
I used-
Pokemon,
I-
Trevenant, back.
Trevor,
I used it as a wall when I was catching stuff.
You remember that guy who faked everybody out by leaking an Pokemon animation before the game, before anything was really announced?
I have
Like
no
he faked the whole. He faked Pokemon. He made a fake mon and put it in 3D modeling, and it looked like it was in a battle.
I didn't see that.
I'll try to see if I could see the video. YouTube.
I mean, I guess you could run around with a 725 gun in hardcore.
So, what do you like about the newest Pokemon game, Darsh?
I like the Wildlands. It's a little better than Pokemon Go.
Can you explain that to those who? Because
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
The Wildlands is more of an open world map, so instead of like the casual retro how we know it, where we used to run in the grass and do a random encounter, on this
routes.
one, yeah, and patches of grass in general.
Okay.
And then So in the wildlands, it's a giant area. It's different from a route. It's a giant area, and there's wildlife Pokemon. Those are the higher form Pokemons. If you don't have the right amount of gym badges to capture those Pokemons, you can still fight them and struggle for the XP if you could actually defeat them, if you have a strategy. So you get farm the XP early on, but you can't capture them unless you have the right amount of badges.
Okay.
I like it. I'm powerful and strong, and no one can
I
stop
kind of
me.
want to play it, but then I'm like, I don't know.
I just want my legendary dog so I can name it Sif, like the legendary dog from Dark Souls 1. He also has a sword in his mouth.
And I hear that from what I've listened, the music, the soundtrack in that game is it's full of bangers, dude. I like the soundtrack. Of,
It's fire. Yeah.
yeah,
I like the
the first gym.
I forgot what the girl's name was, but she's the ones that the Team Yell follows. She has the banger
Marine?
soundtrack.
Marine or whatever.
I think it's Marine.
Yeah, I mean, we got a good. I mean, how many Pokemon are there in total? There's like what 800 something or 900 at this
Oh,
point.
in total now?
Yeah,
It's
In
almost.
total,
I
it
think
hit. It's almost 1,000.
yeah. I mean, I'm not expecting them to kind of just port everything over.
Yeah. Is the Pokebank active for Sword and Shield or not
No.
yet?
No, they're not gonna do it.
Not no more.
No, they never. They,
Then how are you
they
supposed?
denied it.
Then how are you supposed to get your Melmetal into the game? Because Melmetal has a uh, what was it called? A Dynamax in the game.
Really. Maybe through special promotions, but I've heard they were gonna. Either that, they're going with the new version of Pokebank.
I'm trying to find the video still. This is like such a. I remember the video very clearly. I just don't remember what it was called, and I remember it was so like convincing. PokeTubers like commented on it and stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like it caught the attention of
What
everybody.
about you, John? You haven't said anything.
I think he's gone.
No, I'm listening to everything. I just
Oh,
I'm not a huge fan of Pokemon, so
If you could have any
Here
Pokemon
we-
in here, John, who would it be? Don't be basic. Don't be basic.
what?
If you could have any Pokemon from any other game.
Oh well, I'm not familiar with some of the new gens, including these
Oh, just
recent
pick
ones,
one.
so
Just pick one.
like I might be a bit basic.
Alright, just pick one.
Mainly
wait.
because my favorites
Pick
have always been fire types. So I want to say Chimchar.
Oh yeah, he's not in here,
I
dude.
think I like him.
That's a good choice
most.
too.
Yeah, I was gonna say Charmander, but that's like the most basic ass Pokemon, you know. And I didn't want to get too basic. So
Watch
I
this.
think Charm.
Did you
not
send it in the chat?
Chimchar would be.
I hate you because I'm Torterra, Turtwig.
Oh. Yeah.
So watch the video that I sent because this guy
Yeah.
made a freaking convincing.
Okay, I'll see it while Israel plays.
You could skip it to the end because
that's what I mean.
he goes through the process of.
Yeah, it does look real, dude.
Make the
I'd
video
be
bigger,
tempted,
Israel.
dude.
This guy killed himself.
Actually, no, I can do that. I'm stupid.
It's at 7:12 is when he starts.
At 740, I have a good screenshot of.
Yeah.
I just noticed the finger, the OK sign.
He gets to punch all of us now in the showdown.
Yeah, he made it. He didn't put up this video until everybody figured out that it's fake. Or no, he just did it by himself. I think like he got the attention of everybody, and then he decided, yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody it's.
I think we can end it right here. I think we had a good podcast.
Oh, it's already been an hour.
Yeah,
Has it
pretty
really?
much.
We usually go for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, but
at
I'm
most.
sick as hell, dude. I don't want to share my voice anymore.
Yeah, stop being a horrible co-host.
John, you're gonna be fired, dude, if you keep up that attitude.
What the fuck? What are you talking about? How are you trying to keep the conversation going?
If there's an opening for co-host, I'd like to be considered.
No.
Okay,
Okay.
Keanu
You
Reeves,
can
if you're
fill in for
listening,
me
dude,
when I
be
don't show
co-host.
up.
I'm asking
Keanu.
you, dude. I'm reaching for the stars. At least Mr. Bean, dude.
What?
Jesus, Darsh has like been here but not been here at the same time.
No, he's multitasking.
Yeah.
Alright, then.
He's working at McDonald's, playing Call of Duty, and
Playing
listening,
Sword and
talking in this
Shield.
podcast
On the Discord,
all at the exact same time.
reading manga. Don't forget manga.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that's a
Yeah.
good note to end on.
I always have to be doing something.
Okay,
You guys want
end
to
it,
plug anything
end
in?
That underscore tall guy. No, I'm not gonna plug mines. No, everyone.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna pull up
No,
your Instagram
I'm good.
right now, dude.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, pull it. Oh, that's a pretty cool background you have for your Google Chrome extension.
Or,
Oh, wait, you went through my Chromix? Wait, who?
no,
Oh,
he's
you're
talking
watching.
about me.
No, I'm watching the stream. Yeah,
I was like, I don't have.
he just pulled you up,
There we go.
AJ.
That tall
Shit,
guy,
you're
24,
the-
dude. And then let's go to Darshiki.
That's me. Darsh, do you want to plug?
He just said my name.
Is Darshiki.
Darshiki with two eyes at the end.
If anybody wants to play video games with me, I'm on Xbox, and my name is my name here in the Discord, Jack, in the Xbox.
Actually, when you play with Rainy Day ZOZ, I will lead you to victory.
Play with me at Remedy Tree on Xbox if you just want to fuck around.
I play competitively.
Yeah, I
That
know
depends
you
on
do.
the game.
A,
We
li- a
know
little,
you
a,
do.
a little more than AJ to the point where he gets me mad.
I don't even think you play casually.
I can't. It's
When
hard.
was the Yeah, when was the last time you played any?
I can't even play Pokemon casually. I'm actually making.
Fucking play like
Dude, I've been running around Pokemon and I'm literally catching everything with a Pokeball. No Great Balls, no Ultra Balls, just Pokeballs. Nice, good old-fashioned Pokeballs.
Alright. Well, we
Like
can
how
just
we
end it
wanted to
there.
end this podcast, and it's still
okay.
ended on.
Alrighty, guys. I'll just end it here. Thank you for tuning in.
Alright, my
Shout out
dudes.
to Darshiki and AJ for joining. I was like
Hey.
scared that we wouldn't have any topics when I set this up. But I'm
We
glad.
had plenty to talk.
We had
Yeah.
plenty of time.
Alright, guys.
We
Thank
still
you.
do.
And bye.